Yes, I would like to speak on this. Terry Hall with Liberty in Action on Independence Lane. First, I want to talk about what we heard from 4 other county judges from other counties at the hearing last week about their consideration of having to go up to an 8% disaster rate. Judge Corbin said, "I don't ever want to do that to my citizens." Judge Foley saying, "Idea of dropping another 8% on them, asking them to pay for all that damage is painful.
Ms. Hall,
They can't
I
afford that
apologize.
right now."
I'm sorry to interrupt. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do the 8%.
I just want to finish what I had
Have at
prepared
it.
to say. Judge Harden was saying to tax our citizens in desperate time of need on top of the debt rate we're imposing on them doesn't feel right. It's something we want to avoid at all costs. Judge Carter, we push our lower tax rates every so often because we wouldn't want to have to go up to 8% like that. So I just wanted to make sure that our county is in that same mindset, because it sure didn't seem that way when the 8% was first discussed and y'all voted on that on July 14th. I'm glad to hear you're not considering that now. But as you just heard from Mr. Reeves, it doesn't matter even if you adopt the no new revenue rate, our taxes still go up.
We understand that.
So you really have to lower the tax rates in order to even keep it even. And that's the struggle that everyone under 65 in this county has to face year after year. And especially in a year of a disaster, this shouldn't even be on the table. We really need to lower the rates.
I'm still confused why anybody thought we voted on that 8%. All we voted on was letting Bob
And
Reeves
calculate the rate.
Right.
to calculate the rate, and that is his job, and so we asked him to do that.
But if you would never
We never
consider
considered-
voting for it, then why would you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really don't want to consider the 8%, why would you ask him to run the
I
numbers?
think it's incumbent upon this court to have everything in front of us.
Absolute full disclosure.
Well, I would love to have the full disclosure like Commissioner Pace has just called for, to say, hey, what's the rate to make people whole, and actually what would we have to lower it to, just to keep taxes even? Why is that not calculated? Why are we calculating
Because it was
8%
just
but not
asked
how to make it
today.
lower?
He said he would do it.
Yes, but I mean, that's the first thing you raised to do, was go up to 8% and get the numbers for that, but not to actually lower the rate to see if you can make people whole. That's all we're asking.
Well, we have a process to go through, and we're a long way from done. I only wish that you had provided some quotes from some of the members of this court that have been made subsequent to the approval to calculate taxes, in giving assurances that we're not going to do that.
Okay.
You know, fine, quote other judges. I don't really care what they do. How about giving us a little bit of credit for some of the statements that have actually been
We
made?
do appreciate you pushing back on the 8% rate, for sure.
I don't think anybody didn't. Terry, I heard you on the radio, or local radio station, first of the year, during the hot tax deal. You were trying to garner support against it.
Yes,
And you made the comment that your property taxes went up $1,200 last year. You remember that?
yes.
And you made a flippant comment that, what do I need to do, sell a child or something? Your taxes actually went up $19 last year.
Not according to the numbers that we ran.
Well, you ran them wrong then. In fact, and since I've set up here, your property taxes have gone down over $1,200, your personal. If you'd like a copy, I got it right here for you.
Yes, I would, because
Boy,
the
you
chart
got
that
it.
I have shows with my appraisal and what the
Actually-
value's gone up and how much I'm supposed to owe. The
Appraisals
state's
didn't
brought it
matter.
down.
We're talking property taxes, and you made a flat-out lie on the radio station, and it hadn't been challenged till now. And you do that pretty regular, you know, like saying we were going up to 8% right off the bat, and that was a lie. You do that all the time.
Sir, I don't like being called a liar, because that
Well,
is
then
not
don't
my
lie.
understanding of that at all. I have to go fight it every year, and the state buys down that rate. The state is
You're-
giving money to lower that, because it would have gone up had it not been the state legislature stepping in to relieve property
We're not going to
tax.
have an argument like that in this courtroom.
Well, let me tell you, what we were.
Be civil.
I will. But I'll tell you, your county taxes, what we're responsible up here, went down $3 last year. So here's a copy if you'd like to look it over.
Anything else on item number 1.1?
I don't believe so.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.